reason why is because I know you guys have a lot to say on High on Life. I'm just getting started with the Saints Row. I did not like it. I'll be honest.
This is the new one,
Well,
right? The remake
New
can
one,
I
yeah.
or whatever it is.
can I just say, as someone who I'm not a huge fan of the original Saints Row. I love Saints Row 2 and 3, and then
3 was the best
what
one.
is it? 2 and
I
3
love
are best. Yeah.
like 3 is absolutely my favorite, especially when you're running around with the jelly bat.
Mm-hmm.
That's like
Jelly.
like me and Phoenix have
The
pictures
jelly bat.
running around, jumping off buildings with the jelly bats and running around naked in the city.
That was
And
probably
did,
one of the best co-op games I think I've ever played with anybody, just because of
Yeah.
how much crazy nonsense you could do with the other person.
I did think 4 had some fun aspects, but it didn't have what 3 had. I don't think.
It went a little overboard.
They went too much. I think they kind of went a little much, and it was not bueno.
Yeah.
It was okay. I mean, this one, I don't know. I just there's some the gameplay's okay. Obviously, I don't think they were trying to do anything new, but I didn't feel anything that had. I kept playing it, and the more I kept playing it, the more I just was not enjoying the game. I'm gonna play some more, but I just wasn't enjoying it.
Well, to be fair, I don't think that's like a unpopular opinion. I think this game was kind of review bombed by many different sites and users.
And
When
it's
you say
crazy
you didn't
because-
enjoy it, though, like, what's the sticking point? Is it narrative? Is it gameplay? Is it a little bit of everything? Like,
It's a little bit of everything. The narrative, I'm only about like several hours in, but the narrative is just, it's not interesting, to say the least. It's not very interesting in my opinion. They were trying to do some things that I don't know, I just didn't like it. The gameplay, the controls are okay. It runs the way it's not janky, which is good. I guess if it had any good points, the controls were pretty smooth for the most part. Now, granted, I'm not playing it on console. I'm playing it on PC.
That's the positive.
So-
The controls, the game was functional. It was
It was functional.
when I pushed
You
the
could
button,
move it.
things happened. So,
Now,
yeah.
that's the box
because-
quote right there.
The pause button worked.
I'm good at quotes. So, like, keyboard and mouse works awesome, but that's because it's keyboard and mouse. I expect a game like this to, work fairly well with it. I'm not sure on the controller aspect of it, but now that I'm mentioning it, I'm gonna try it out. So I'll probably tap on it a little bit again later on, just to kind of give you guys a little bit more insight before the next game.
So I guess just kind of to hit on that again, like comparing this to the more popular Saints Row games, what exactly did this one do that those or what didn't this do that those did? Was it the humor? Was it just a different style of humor, or was this
I'm gonna say it's like it's almost a different style of humor. I'm not sure if it's like less of it.
like a more modern? I
Yeah,
guess
just
less more PR maybe. Because those older games made some crude, and
Get too safe.
not okay jokes.
Yeah, I
sometimes.
think it was because of I think they are playing it too safe
Yeah.
because of
Because,
what
like,
happened with
compared to
4.
3,
Because 3 did so well that I guess they expected 4 to do even better.
I think it's like 3 was such like their highest point, and then 4 I think they went to like reach for the stars, but then everybody got so much like negative feedback because they're trying to like superhero thing, and I think in this one they tried to rein it in a lot, so I think that was what it was.
Well, they
Four
overcorrected.
at least was so out there that I actually kind of liked 4, even though it wasn't as good as 3.
It was still fun to play. Like, the narrative got just obscene, but I mean, the gameplay was still really fun. It was basically Crackdown by the time you got to 4, and I'm a fan of that kind of stuff where you just bounce around and collect all the orbs.
Being in the car with that Martian singing, "Girl, you got what I need." I don't know. There were aspects of 4 that I remember.
It still had its moments, yeah.
Yeah.
So
I'm
gonna continue playing it. So then I want to give you guys more of it, like more feedback on the next one. So just to kind of tip on it one more time. Like it's not. I don't know. I kind of want to give it more, but it's just.
Kind of like a drag to play.
Yeah, it's like almost like
And that's the worst. I think that's the worst thing. Like when you feel like you're playing a game out of like I don't know obligation or something. Like you play a game to have fun, so if you have to like drag yourself through it, that's like the worst feeling. I don't know.
It is.
It looks like the character customization at least pretty good on it.
Yeah, they have some stuff with the character customization. It's pretty neat,
It takes place in like Arizona, right? It's like some weird.
I
think it's
Yeah, I
Arizona.
believe it is. Yes, from what I remember. Yeah. So it's interesting, but not interesting enough for me, I suppose.
I'm curious to hear if it gets better for you.
Yeah, I'll mention it on the next podcast.
As far as I know, the game did not sell well. It wasn't reviewed well. Did not sell well. I mean,
I think I heard they said it was profitable.
Yeah,
It was profitable.
That means they broke even. That means they broke even.
Yeah.
No, honestly, I'm surprised by that. It had some deep sales recently too. I feel like within a month, I was seeing it like $30, $20. Like it was way down pretty quick.
Yeah.
It reminds me almost not the game, but like the reception kind of reminded me a little bit of Gotham Knights, where it kind of just I played it and it kind of just came and went, and I don't think many people were like blown away by it. But, I don't know.